guess what? The food truck is here. It took 3 months to get here. A team of people. It's been an incredible experience, and it's so beautiful. Let me give you a tour. So as you can see, Chopped and Cheesy here in central New York. This thing is huge. I'm gonna have to learn how to drive it. I've never driven something this big. But wow, they did a beautiful job in the craftsmanship and quality. Let's go inside. So here's the cab. Quite high. It doesn't look like it, but when you are 5 feet tall, such as me, you need to grab on to the bar to get in here. We've got a little side seat here, not meant for long trips. And of course, it's a work truck. You know, so this doesn't have like fancy bells and whistles. It's got a little radio. I'm not even sure if it works, to be honest with you. And this is the kitchen, which right now is completely dark because we do not have gas for the generator, but I'm going to see what I can do to give you a tour. Hand washing sink, 3-bay sink, both of those very important. Not just New York State requirements, but also it's the proper way to handle food and make sure food safety is really number one. We've got here our cold deli sandwich station. You see how new it is? All the wrapping's still in it. And under here is going to keep all of our produce cold and cheese. So that's a refrigerator in itself. This is my sandwich prepping station. Here, these are what are called hot water steam wells. You don't put the water directly in this. These are actually the heat sources. And what we need is a container that will go down here. That container gets full with about this much of water. And then we can put dividers on the top, and this will keep our food hot and safe for human consumption. And under here is where the pilot light is. All of this is propane. So this one has a pilot light, and that's how we keep that warm. We've got here our hot box. And this is a total custom configuration. I need to get sheets that slide into here, and we can make different sizes. We can have heat-friendly labels so that we know what the sandwiches are. And the idea is to make the sandwiches, chuck them in here for just a few minutes, and then serve from here out the window. All right, now we have our workstation. This here is for the fire suppression system. Now we do need to get 2 or 3 different fire extinguishers for safety, different kinds, meaning we need some for kitchen, we need some for grease, we need some for chemicals, so we'll make sure that's all safe. Plenty of outlets, which we appreciate. Here, gas range. This thing is powerful. This is what cranking. And then under here, a little dark, but I've got my gas oven, and the quality of this equipment is like top notch. This is high quality, the highest quality commercial equipment we could get. Here, this is our charbroiler, which is like a grill for inside the truck. And then here we have our flat top grill. And again, all of these are propane. So we'll start, they all have pilot lights. The propane tank is out back here through this door. And once that's on, and I light the pilot lights, I can then turn each of these on and get them hot. Here we have our refrigerator, which is another custom configuration. We've got some, some racks here, but I can get more. I can even get like little baskets or containers to separate the food. And what this is really important for is our raw materials, like meats and stuff, need to be stored at the bottom, right? Anything cooked but needs to be cold can be stored at the top, but I don't need that because I've got that deli station over there. So this is mostly going to be for our meats that need to be cooked. And we're going to have, ground beef, chicken, sausages, hot dogs in here. And then here we have our service window. And this opens to the outside, and we've got a screen, which is nice. I can put my, documentation for customers over here. The menu is going to be outside. And then this, what you're seeing here, is our freshwater tank, which is 46 gallons, absolutely necessary. And then under that, under the truck, that's our gray water tank. And both of them expand to the outside. They drain on the outside. And then we have back to the beginning. Okay, so now on the outside of the truck, we have some much needed features as well. This one is number one. That is for shore power. It needs to be plugged into a 50 amp circuit, and that circuit needs to have its own setup. It can't just be like a plug that you would use for an extension cord if you were camping. It needs to be 50 amps, just like RVs. Can't remember what this is for. They told me it's a truck driving thing. Here These two are the drains for our gray water and for our fresh water. In order to be responsible, we don't want to be draining these just here. Like right now, the truck's parked in our property. These are part of what a commissary kitchen is required for, because they will allow us to drain these safely for the environment. We've got the service window. It's not broken. That's a protective wrap that was supposed to be on it to, during transit. We'll take that off. And then, of course, the service window up here. Here we've got a vent. This is important because the refrigerator on the inside is right there, and the refrigerators have to breathe. In the back here, that is our 100-gallon propane compartment, and the propane tank is in it. That's why the two vents, to keep it safe. These doors open either just from the top, or they can both come open. And then, of course, our safety backup, blinkers and lights, etc. This is another vent. This is where that flat top grill is. And then, of course, all the other heat surfaces are all right here. Venting is really important. Actually, I'm incorrect here. This is our generator. So I'm not going to open this right now because I don't have the keys. I'll do it in another video. But this comes down, generator pulls out. It's a gas generator. It does need to vent. Otherwise, it can get vapor locked and cause an explosion, which we don't want. Speaking of explosions, gas tank. Now, I think I'm going to get my husband to put something on this and then lock it so that it's not just exposed to so anybody can just put whatever they want in it. And then over here, we've got another vent because this is the cooling system for that deli sandwich station. So as you can see, I'm quite excited about this. Like I said, it's been a journey, about 3 months to get here, and now we have a lot of work to do. Let's get this truck on the road.